There is no argument the Atomos Ninja V is a great monitor, and probably the best one you can get for modern mirrorless cameras. But what if you upgrade your camera to something like the Red Komodo? Do you need to upgrade your monitor as well, or is it still usable for proper cinema cameras? Now, this monitor might not be your first choice to pair with the cinema camera, but while it doesn't let you control your camera unless you're using a Z-cam, it actually does have some advantages over monitors like the Portkeys Beam 5. The first problem you may run into is the lack of an SDI port, as some higher end cameras like the Komodo don't give you the option to use an HDMI cable. The great thing about the Ninja is its modularity and accessories that you can get for it, like the SDI module that you can easily put on the back of the monitor and it just works. The great thing about this is that now you don't only have two SDI ports that can either be in or outputs, but you also still have the HDMI ports. What that means is that now the Ninja works as an SDI to HDMI converter and you can plug in other HDMI devices. The downside is that now you have a bulky adapter sticking off the back of your monitor. Personally though, I never had an issue with this as I'm not putting another battery on the back, and even with my larger lenses it doesn't get in the way at all. Another big advantage is that the Ninja isn't just any monitor, but actually an external recorder. This comes in handy when you're recording something where you only have one chance to get the shot. In those occasions, you have the ability to record 4K ProRes backup files on your Atomos, while still doing your main recording on your camera. Or when you run out of space on your camera card, you can still use the space on your Ninja to record on there. For me, that just gives me endless peace of mind. Besides those advantages, the Atomos Ninja V is just a very high quality monitor. It's durable, has a good looking 10-bit touch display, even suitable for HDR productions, and it has all the features a professional monitor should have, from anamorphic D-squeeze, over internal LUTs and focus peaking, to false color and more. Its support and community also is great, and it still receives updates frequently like the onion overlay feature that I'm a big fan of. But also its ecosystem is getting expanded by the minute. Atomos just came out with their Connect series, where with one module you can now get your SDI ports but also have the ability to send proxies to your editor while shooting and having the edit done before you're back. It also lets you upgrade other cameras, as a lot of mirrorless cameras now have the ability to output RAW into the Ninja, so if someone brings on a B cam on set, you can make sure to get the best out of it. After all, let me be honest with you. The only reason I'm using the Ninja with my Red Komodo is that I already had it laying around and it was way cheaper for me buying the SDI module than a whole nother monitor. I expected for it to be a temporary solution, but now after 1 year of shooting with this setup, I'm still in love with how good this works and would be stoked to try out the Connect module. While Atomos does have some crazy pricing when it comes to their cables, their main products are just an amazing bang for the buck, and I'm starting to think they need to sell a calibration cable for $100 to compensate for the crazy value you get from the Ninja V. So if you still have one of those and want to upgrade your camera to something a bit more serious, don't be afraid to keep using this monitor. And for all of those who are in the market for a new monitor for their cinema camera, there are great options out there. But maybe just consider having a look in the Atomos ecosystem. Bye.